And still on politics now, we have some breaking news. Former Vice President Joe Biden has secured the Democratic presidential nomination.
Joe Biden is a dummy.
After winning primaries this week, he now has the 1,991 delegates needed to become the party's nominee.
Oh my God! Wow! Oh my God!
Joe Biden is not playing with a full deck. This is not somebody you can have as your president. But if he got the nomination, I'd be thrilled.
Well, let me tell you something.
Joseph Biden admitted today that he committed plagiarism when he was in law school. He said it was a mistake, but that it was unintentional.
He quoted 5 pages of someone else's work without proper citation.
I've done some dumb things, and I'll do dumb things again.
Joe Biden is a dummy.
Most people didn't know who he was, you know, Joe Biden, and now they're going to say, oh, yeah, he's the guy who plagiarized.
That's a lot of people.
If they're going to do things that are stupid as well as immoral, then they're probably too dumb to have the job of president.
I went to law school on a full academic scholarship, the only one in my class to have a full academic scholarship. In the first year in law school, I decided I didn't want to be in law school and ended up in the bottom 2/3 of my class, and then decided I wanted to stay, went back to law school, and in fact ended up in the top half of my class. I won the international moot court competition. I was the outstanding student in the political science department at the end of my year. I graduated with 3 degrees from undergraduate school and 165 credits, only need 123 credits, and I'd be delighted to sit down and compare my IQ to yours if you'd like, Frank.
Biden now concedes he did not graduate in the top half of his law school class, that he does not have 3 degrees from college, and that he was not named outstanding political science student in college.
Newsweek says Biden actually went to school on a half scholarship, ended up near the bottom of his class, and won only 1 degree, not 3.
Joe Biden ranked 76th in a class of 85 at the University of Syracuse Law School.
And I'd be delighted to sit down and compare my IQ to yours if you'd like, Frank.
You know how stupid that sounds to the world? Unbelievable. Okay.
Joe Biden was victimized by the truth.
This country needs a leader, and leaders change attitudes about people.
This is the average of all the national polls right now. It's basically an 8-point advantage nationally for Joe Biden. That's about as big a lead as Hillary Clinton ever got in 2016. Usually the 2016 race was closer, so Biden basically ahead by 8 nationally. And when you...
CNN is releasing a brand new poll of polls, which is an average of the 6 last surveys, and it shows Donald Trump trailing Hillary Clinton by 10 points.
An 8-point advantage nationally for Joe Biden. That's about as big a lead as Hillary Clinton ever got in 2016.
As we've talked about, the thing to focus on is not the undecided voters, it's the enthusiasm of supporters. And now Hillary Clinton has taken a slight lead on enthusiasm of voters. And when you're looking at the last 15 days, that's what matters most.
A new Associated Press GFK poll released Wednesday shows the Democratic presidential nominee 14 points ahead of Trump among likely voters in a 4-way matchup with third-party candidates.
And he's been sinking in some polls. There was a poll from NBC News and Wall Street Journal showing that he is now trailing Hillary Clinton by double digits, 11 points.
A survey from Monmouth University shows Hillary Clinton with 50% support among registered voters nationally, while Donald Trump has 37% support. The poll also found Clinton was ahead of Trump, 42% to 34%, in 10 swing states.
Clinton with a 51 to 39% advantage over Donald Trump among registered voters.
Another telephone survey released on the same day shows Clinton with a 10-point lead.
A number like that, you start to see the kind of battleground numbers you're talking about. Here's a Fox News poll out in the last 24 hours, Wisconsin. Remember, Trump flipped that, first Republican since '84. Here in the Fox poll, it's a Biden advantage.
Hillary Clinton's lead over Donald Trump is growing in Wisconsin. That is according to the latest Marquette University Law School poll.
Among the 805 registered voters polled, Clinton leads Trump 46% to 36%. That lead grows to 15 points amongst likely voters, or those who say they're certain to vote in November.
Hillary Clinton with 42% and Donald Trump with 35%.
Look at that movement in Texas, white college-educated voters. Notably, you don't see much movement in Wisconsin. That's the flip side of it. White non-college voters, here's their margin in 2016 versus now. You see movement, but this is where it's profound. Wisconsin, from 28 points for Trump down to 6 now. So it's non-college white voters in Wisconsin driving this, and it's those suburbanites in these other 3 states, Chuck.
They don't call Super Tuesday for nothing. By the way, this is my little sister, Valerie, and I'm Jill's husband. Oh, no, this is oh, you switched on me. This is my wife. This is my sister. They switched on me.
So apparently some practical joker hid his wife from him. Cruel. As a smart friend said last night, Joe Biden has spent his entire life trying to succeed in presidential politics. Now he has. Too bad he's not there to enjoy it. Pretty funny.